All right, we are back with another episode, and today we're going to be talking about what is the perfect diet for the most optimal health and well-being. Now, there are a bunch of different diets, and many of these diets include restrictions, calorie counting, such as keto, low carb, high carb, etc. But what if I told you that there's a diet where you don't have to restrict your calories? You just eat until your body is satisfied. Now, this diet is known as the carnivore diet, where you eat nothing but pure animal products. And apparently everybody that's on the carnivore diet report having amazing health benefits, such as weight loss, autoimmune diseases like vitiligo, and things such as osteoporosis, and increased muscle mass, increased bone density, increased energy, a whole bunch of benefits. People are reporting a wide variety of benefits. Now, the first time I found out about the carnivore diet was watching a Joe Rogan podcast when he invited a guest by the name of Dr. Shawn Baker. Now, Dr. Shawn Baker has been a carnivore for 4 years already. He is in his 50s, and he is an athlete, and this is a picture of him right now. He looks very good for his age. I mean, he puts me to shame. And all he eats every day is just steak. Steak, eggs, just animal products. That's all he eats. And as you can see, his body looks amazing. His energy looks amazing. His skin, he looks younger. He doesn't look like he's in his 50s. He looks like a young guy. And after I was done watching the Joe Rogan podcast on the carnivore diet, Joe Rogan decided to do the carnivore diet for a whole month. And he reported some amazing benefits. One of the first benefits he reported is his bloating went away. Now, this is a picture of him before, when he had a bloated gut before he started the carnivore diet for a whole month in January a few years ago. This is what he looks like after. He lost 12 pounds. His bloating went away. He looks leaner. His skin looks better. And all he did was just change his diet and tried the carnivore diet, where he ate nothing but steak and other animal products. No veggies, no carbs, nothing like that. And Joe Rogan reported that his energy levels all day were flat, meaning that there was no crashes. His energy levels stayed the same up until he went to sleep. Now, when you consume carbs or a high carb diet, you have something called insulin spike, where you have an increase in energy and then a quick crash. But because on the carnivore diet, all your energy comes from animal fats, your energy level stays flat and you feel energetic throughout the day until you go to sleep. Joe Rogan also reported that it helped with this autoimmune disease called vitiligo. So yeah, the carnivore diet has a whole bunch of benefits, and I've tried it myself, and I noticed when I increase my animal product intake, I feel more energetic. I felt stronger at the gym. I had way more energy. My skin was better. I just overall felt really good. And I'm going to give you guys 6 benefits of how meat can transform your health. There are many potential health benefits to trying the carnivore diet. For others, it's the greatest biohack in the world. It's like Superman putting on his cape, taking his energy, focus, and mood to greater heights. Carnivore diet potential benefits are too numerous to list here, but I've included the most important ones. Number 1, simplicity. One of the biggest benefits of the carnivore diet is how simple it is. Simplicity is all about identifying what is essential and eliminating the rest. Food doesn't need to be complicated. Most diets practically require a PhD in making crappy foods taste good, sucking up valuable time and energy. Even on the keto diet, for example, people spend countless hours counting their fat calories and devising ways to make their healthy dishes taste like the unhealthy ones they're addicted to. I'm looking at you, cauliflower pizza. As you can see, it's pretty complicated making all these different types of dishes. The carnivore diet eviscerates this paradigm. Steak and eggs, beef liver, beef tallow, and cast iron pan. Very simple, very easy, nutrient dense. That's the key word. Number 2, it might support your mental health and mood. The carnivore diet just may support your mental health and mood. The carnivore diet may support health and wellness by cutting out all the junk food you're intolerant to. Seed oils, fructose, glucose, and even many vegetables like nightshades. And the carnivore diet provides plentiful amounts of zinc, DHA, vitamin B12, iron, and vitamin B6, which can support a healthy mood and a positive mental health. Now, many of these vitamins and minerals most people are actually deficient in, because our meat consumption since like the 50s has went way down, causing all these bad health problems. And it's no wonder why so many people are so sick today, so obese, so unhealthy, and so depressed. Number 3, the carnivore diet might supercharge your energy. This is facts. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that the carnivore diet turned me into the Energizer Bunny. Literally, I might as well have grown bunny ears and started playing drums. Nutrients aren't just those things on the back of your food label. They're fuel to your mitochondria, the metabolic engine for your cells. When you don't get sufficient amounts of protein, vitamins, and nutrients, your body slowly sputters to a halt. This study found that people with occasional fatigue have low levels of carnitine. The best source of carnitine is red meat. Furthermore, the foods you replaced your red meat with might be throwing a wrench in your mitochondria engine as well. For instance, studies have found that people with occasional fatigue have higher levels of omega-6 fatty acids. Our culprit, seed oil. Seed oils are cooking oils made from processing seeds like corn and canola. Throughout the 1900s, consumptions of these seed oils skyrocketed as people replaced dangerous saturated fats with them. Turns out they're loaded with these omega-6s and may negatively impact health. Lately, ketones are superficial for your brain. They have more ATP per gram than glucose, and they lead to more efficient energy use. Why would you submit your brain to glucose sludge when you can power with high-octane ketones? Number 4, the carnivore diet may increase weight loss. Now, I started personally training a friend about 2 weeks ago, and I got him on the carnivore diet, or almost on the carnivore diet, but he's increased his meat intake and his animal product intake altogether. And in just a week of training with me and eating high amounts of animal product, he lost 7 pounds. And the great thing about the carnivore diet, or increasing your animal product intake, is you don't have to calorie count. You just eat what your body needs. And when you eat like this, you fill up your nutritional tank. Now, when your nutritional tank is low, you're going to be hungry all the time. The beauty of the carnivore diet when I'm on it is the fact that I only eat like 2 meals max because my body's nutrient tank is full, meaning that I'm not hungry anymore. Now, what do the doctors and all the experts with PhDs and degrees tell us about obesity? They tell us that obesity is simply eating too much and exercising too little. That is actually a failed medical theory. Obesity is caused by eating foods that are nutritionally empty and not eating enough nutrient-dense foods. For example, if you eat Doritos all day, Doritos and burgers and fast food, you're going to be hungry all the time because fast food, Doritos, chips, all this junk is nutritionally empty. And when your body's nutrient tank is not full, it's going to stay hungry. So you're going to stay hungry, your appetite stays on because your body is looking for these nutrients and you're not getting them because you're eating crap. But when you eat nutrient-dense foods such as meat, beef liver, any kind of animal product, your body becomes more satisfied because it's getting all the nutrition it needs, all the vitamins, all the fats, all the proteins, all the minerals. It's getting satisfied, and then your appetite turns off, which is why on the carnivore diet, most people only eat like 2 to 3 meals max, and they feel satisfied because their body is getting all the nutrition it needs. Compared to the standard American diet, the SAD diet, where you just eat a bunch of junk and crap and carbs, and your body never stays satisfied because all those foods are nutritionally empty. Now, on a scale, meat is the most nutrient-dense thing there is, or animal products in general, and everything else is the least nutrient-dense. Now, do you guys remember the food pyramid that we're taught in school, right, where you have meat at the top, right, a very small amount, and then you have veggies, and then you have carbs at the bottom? That pyramid is completely backwards. It needs to be flipped upside down. The majority of your calorie intake should be from animal products because it's the most nutrient dense. Then it should be from vegetables, then carbs, and I would eliminate carbs altogether. But meat, animal products is the most important thing in a human's diet. It's the most nutrient dense thing there is. So if you want to lose weight, it's not simply about eating less and exercising more. It's about eating nutrient dense food, because when you get that nutrient dense food, your body's going to become satisfied, your appetite turns off, and you're getting all those protein, minerals, vitamins, etc. And then you lose weight. 2 weeks ago, I started personally training a friend, and I got him on this diet where he increased his animal product intake, and he's lost 7 pounds in a week training with me. And he didn't have to restrict his calories. He was just eating what his body needed. And he would only eat about 2 meals a day, once after we were done working out, and once at night before he went to sleep, and he was satisfied like this. And within a week, he lost 7 to 8 pounds. And that's the beauty of this diet, is there's no calorie restrictions. You eat what your body needs, what it's satisfied with, because your body has a nutrient tank that you have to keep full every day, or else your appetite stays on. Now, when your nutrient tank is empty because you're eating fast food and chips, you're always going to be hungry because your body is always looking for that nutrients, those vitamins, those minerals, those proteins, the fats. It's looking for it and it's not getting it because you're feeding your body trash. And when you feed your body trash, you're going to feel like trash, you're going to look like trash, and it's going to suck. Kind of like a domino effect. If your diet changes, your whole life becomes better, right? Because a lot of the times, the reason we feel sick, the reason we feel depressed for no reason, the reason we feel tired all the time, even though we might get enough sleep, is because we are nutrient deficient. That's how the carnivore diet can help you lose weight. The beauty of it is you don't calorie count, and it fills your nutritional needs for the day. Because animal products are the most nutrient-dense thing on the food pyramid, even though we're told that we should eat the least amount of meat and we should consume more carbs and vegetables, which is a total lie, and all the experts are full of it. Because just because you have a degree and a PhD does not mean you're a genius. There are plenty of idiots with degrees and PhDs. Number 5, being on the carnivore diet may help your skin looking more clear because of vitamins like vitamin A. If you eat beef liver, vitamin A is the most important nutrients for your skin's health. DHA, zinc, and vitamin E. Number 6, the carnivore diet may help support your overall health and wellness. By increasing protein, cutting out high glycemic foods, and removing the weapon of mass destruction that is vegetable oil, you'll cut out some of the biggest culprits and prioritize the foods with the biggest health benefits. So yeah, those are all the benefits I just mentioned of the carnivore diet. You can research this yourself. You can test this out. I've tried out the carnivore diet for almost a week, and I felt amazing benefits. One of the most nutrient-dense foods in the world and on the carnivore diet is beef liver. And I'm going to read to you guys some of the benefits of consuming beef liver or adding beef liver to your diet. By the way, I will post all the links in my bio below for you guys to go check it out. So this study was done in 1934 of December. The lead researcher is Dr. William P. Murphy, and he's recognized by the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. So inspired by his work on war injuries, Dr. Murphy purposely and humanely bled dogs to make them anemic. Then he fed the dogs various foods to gauge which one led to the most improvement, meaning replenishing their red blood cells. Liver won by a landslide. Later, Murphy and Dr. George Minna performed the same research on humans, and the results held. As the Nobel Prize website put it, if patients ate abundant amount of liver daily, their conditions improved. Number 2, energy and anti-fatigue. The date is July 1951. Lead researcher Benjamin K. Ershoff, PhD, published in Proceedings for the Society for Experimental Biology and Medicine. This study was performed on 3 groups of rodents. As the Weston T. Price Foundation describes it, the first ate a basic diet fortified with 11 vitamins. The second ate the same diet along with an additional supply of vitamin B complex. The third ate the original diet, but instead of vitamin B complex, they received 10% of rations as powdered beef liver. Then all the rodents were placed into a drum of cold water and forced to sink or swim, literally. The first group swam for 13.3 minutes before tiring out. The second threw in the towel not much later, 13.4 minutes. The third group, the one that ate liver, swam for between 1 and 2 hours. Now, those endurance gains come from the mere powdered liver. Imagine what's possible when you eat real, actual grass-fed liver as a part of your daily carnivore diet. Number 3, higher sperm count, concentration, and motility. We already knew that eating red meat boosts testosterone and reproductive health, but do those benefits increase when we add organ meats like liver to the rotation? Miriam Afiech and her team of researchers put this question to the test. The results blew everyone away. Men who consumed organ meats in addition to red meat like steak had 53% higher sperm count, 41% higher sperm concentration, and 8% higher progressive mortality. So here's some bonus anecdotes that I'll post the links to in my bio as well. Beef liver revising neuropathy. Here's a wild liver story for you all. Dr. Darren Schmidt was presented with a patient with neuropathy in their feet and legs since 1991. Daily pain was a 9 out of 10. Number 1, a pound of liver a day, meat, a liver supplement at high dose, and nothing else. 3 days later, all the pain was gone. This is real superfood, unlike KO or that other green garbage. And I'm going to post more studies in my bio below. So there's 13 more studies on the benefits of beef liver. Now I know that most people don't like beef liver because it has this smelly, bitter-like taste, and it's hard to eat, and people don't want to cook it and prep it. But it's the most nutrient-dense superfoods there is in the carnivore diet, even more nutrient-dense than steak. I met this guy on Instagram and found out that he had a product called Beef Liver Crisps, and I looked into his product, and it's very simple. All it is just beef liver, no additives, sea salt, no spices, crunch, no seasoning. Again, all the vitamins, all the minerals are listed on the back below. So beef liver gives you the cleanest protein in the world, all while exceeding the RDA of vitamins that support peak physical health. So the ingredients are very simple: grass-fed beef liver, sea salt, and nothing else. So yeah, this right here is nature's superfood. It is basically like a multivitamin. You take a few of these in the morning and a few of these at night, and you're literally fulfilling many of your body's nutrient needs: vitamins, minerals, fats, proteins. And there are tons of different benefits to consuming beef liver. For example, all the vitamins and minerals in beef liver are actually the vitamins and minerals that many people are deficient in, such as vitamin B12, zinc, selenium, copper, vitamin A, vitamin E. All these vitamins are found in beef liver. This is the most nutrient-dense superfoods. You don't have to cook it. You don't have to prepare it. These are basically just beef liver chips. They're just crispy little beef liver strips. It's easy to eat. There's no smell. It's not stinky or anything like that. And it's a great way to get this superfood into your diet. By the way, if you want to order yourself some of these, the link is in the bio. Use my code Vitali10 for 10% off and keep beef liver into your diet. You can do your own research into beef liver if you don't believe me. The benefits are there. The benefits are real, and they work. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching.